Hi, this is Lexi, Wellness Coordinator at St. Francis Hospital. This is today's Renew class. Um, I'm thinking of doing a little bit of a guided muscle relaxation or progressive muscle relaxation. And then we'll just do a little bit of mindfulness movement, kind of like yoga exercises, but just very simple. And then we'll end in a shavasana, which is a rest position. And I'll kind of bring you through a little bit of a guided imagery. That's my plan. It'll be around 20 minutes and we will get started. So for the progressive muscle relaxation, I'll have you lie in a comfortable position. You can also sit. If you're sitting, I would suggest having your like in a chair, having your back supported, having your feet flat on the ground with no shoes on, hands on your knees. So just so that I can be seen, I will be sitting for this, but I invite you to find a comfortable position. And then I invite you to either close your eyes or kind of just set a gaze right in front of you and focus on one thing that's not moving. Take your gaze away from the rest of the room. And we'll just start with a few inhales and exhales. We'll breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. Feeling your breath travel in through your nose and filling up your lungs with each inhale. And with each exhale, feeling that air exit your lungs and come back out through your mouth. Feel the warmth and energy that the breath has entering and exiting your body. Take this time to focus solely on the breath. Allow other thoughts to come and go as they please. And not judging any thought that comes, just simply returning your mind to your breath. And we'll start with our toes. Squeeze your toes together for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Notice any sensations in your toes. And don't judge them, just notice them. Moving to your feet. Focusing on relaxing your feet and toes together. Maybe taking a moment to be grateful for all the things that your feet and toes have done for you today. Moving up to our calves. We'll take a moment to squeeze our calves for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Noticing this feeling of relaxation. And we'll go up to the knees. Focusing on relaxing the muscles surrounding our knees. and noticing any sensations that may be arising from this area of our body. Next, we will move to our upper legs or our thighs, and we'll take a moment to squeeze those muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Noticing how this feels to relax such a big muscle group. And moving into your pelvis and abdomen. We'll clench our abdominal muscles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. While we're over our abdomen, let's take a few moments to take some deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth, and feel the air come into our belly and raise our belly. Next, we'll move up to our chest and our heart, and just take a moment to relax this area and also recognize its significance. Your heart and what that means to you. And next, we'll move up to our neck and our jaw, maybe clenching our teeth together or making a very exaggerated smile, and holding that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And moving up to our eyes and our forehead, maybe squint your eyes closed or make an exaggerated, scrunchy forehead face. Hold that position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now zooming out and feeling your whole body in this relaxed state and appreciating this moment. Next, we'll take a few deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth, and just focus our attention on any areas of the body that have some extra sensations or are talking to us a little bit more, and just sending our thoughts, our love, our kindness, our gratitude to those areas, and taking this time to be whatever you need it to be. When you're ready, start reintroducing movement by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, gently rocking back and forth, moving your neck side to side. And when you're ready, You can roll to your side and assist yourself to a seated position. No rush. And while we're in the seated position, I want to bring forward that progressive relaxation took about 10 minutes. And this is something that can be done um, more succinctly. You can, if you feel that you're getting tense in a stressful situation, you can bring yourself through that progressive muscle relaxation much quicker. And just remembering the way that your body felt, feeling so calm and relaxed, knowing that you can bring yourself back to that position by simply doing that and taking however long you may need or you may have to do that. This is something that you can put into your own toolbox. And so I'm just gonna fix the camera and we will do some very simple yoga, which I like to call mindfulness movement. So we will start on our backs in a lying position. And we will bring both knees to the chest. You can grab your knees and squeeze your knees closer to your chest. You can roll side to side. And we'll drop our right foot and just hang on to our left knee, circling the ankle. And then we'll take that left knee over the right side of our body and just stretch our lower back. If pain comes up for you in any of these positions, just do what feels right for your body and modify as needed. Bring our left leg back up to center. And bring our left leg down. And our right leg up to our chest. Pulling it tighter, closer to our chest. Moving the ankle around in circles. And just like the other side, we'll bring our right leg over the left side of our body and stretch our back. You can have your right arm up to the side like a T or down closer parallel to your torso, whatever feels better. And we'll come back to center. Next, I'll have us sit and just bend forward. And we'll bring our left foot into our right thigh. And bring our right leg on a little bit of an angle, not much, maybe 45 degrees. And reach for that leg. And switch positions. Get to the other side, and around 45-degree angle. And reach. We'll come back up to center. And gently bring ourselves to a standing position. I can never really get this right, but you'll get the gist of it. So next we're going to just take a small step forward with our right foot. And it's not gonna, our left foot will be perpendicular to our right foot, so we'll lift it out towards, away from the camera. And then our right foot will be straight forward and off to the side. And we're just gonna take a practice lunge to make sure that our knee is not going over our toe. So adjusting as you need. And we'll come back up to this position and place our hands over our heart center. And just take a moment right here to express self-gratitude. Maybe whatever comes to mind first. And just thanking yourself, being proud of yourself. And we'll lunge forward and bring our hands out. And we are going to think of now someone that we would like to send our love to. Back into the heart center. Again, could be the same thing, it could be a new thing, focusing on loving kindness to ourselves. And lunging out and thinking of someone else. Yeah, can be the same thing, can be a different person. And we'll just go through this 2 more times on this side, then we'll move to the next. You can finish that round and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So back foot will be parallel to the computer, perpendicular to the other foot, which will be straight ahead, and we'll be at a little bit of an angle again. So we'll do our practice lunge, making sure that our knee is not going over our toes. And we will start at heart center. Being grateful of something about us as an individual, being proud. And then opening and being grateful for sending love to someone else. We can just go through that. We'll do it about 4 times. This side, so at your own pace. We can come back to our center and we'll just take a good stretch straight down. You can reach for your toes. You can hold each of your elbows and rock side to side if you want, whatever feels good to you in this position. I'm gonna check where we are at time. Oh, we're already at 20 minutes, okay. And then we will just take a few steps back, or maybe just one step each way. And we'll bring ourselves down to the ground, one last stretch up. Then back down to the ground, onto our sides, and push up into a sitting position. I did not get to our Shavasana or our guided imagery. I was a little over ambitious, but I have something to do for next renew class now. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you feel renewed and ready to take on the rest of your day. Please reach out if you have any ideas, comments, questions. I welcome it all. Have a good rest of your day.